So I'm going to quickly show you how to use the really clever Crystal FX Postitioner, which is used for getting diamantés into position on lots of different designs. Now, I make a lot of my own cards for birthdays and all sorts of occasions, so I thought this would be an appropriate way for me to demonstrate, because that's exactly the kind of thing that I would do anyway. So I'm just using some craft glue and a cocktail stick. I'm always amazed at how many cocktail sticks I end up using when I'm crafting. So I'm just going to use the very tip to get a really small dot of glue in position. I'm just going to do a couple at a time, otherwise my glue dries too quickly. And then the positioner, it feels like kind of like a waxy crayon, the tip of the pencil, and what it does, and I'm not entirely 100% sure how it works, I just know it does, and it's brilliant. It's almost like a bit of static and tackiness, but it's not actually tacky to the touch. But you can just simply pick up your diamanté, so that's now just standing there, and then tap it onto your glue, voila, and you can get a little production line going. And it's that clever. I'm going to add a few more now. A good tip is never to put too much glue on. You can always, if a diamante comes off, you can always go back and add more glue. But if you end up putting too much glue on and then all the glue splurges out the sides, it just looks really untidy. So I always go less is more effective with designs like this. Because even the smallest dab of glue will spread out under your diamante. Just look how easy that is. So I'm just going to finish this little bit. And adding just a little bit of sparkle to a design just gives it that little bit something extra. There we go, and that simply adds all those sparkles. So the colour I'm using here is the Preciosa Shamrock, which is an absolutely gorgeous green. I really like this. So there we go, just a little bit of added sparkle on that card there. You can use it for bigger items as well. So this is another card I've just made, and I'm going to add some slightly bigger diamantés. I'm going to put them across here. Now I'm not sure how many I'm going to use, so I'm going to start in the middle and then work my way out with this one. You can measure and put dots in place where you want them. I'm just doing this by eye. And this is the really sparkly heliotrope colour. Again in the Preciosa Crystal Diamantés. That should do the trick. So I'm just amazed at how quickly these work and how much easier it is. I've done this before, but I've always struggled trying to pick them up with tweezers, and then they ping off and go everywhere. There we go. Another really simple but effective card design. So the pencils come in packs of 3, but they are a bit of a godsend, particularly if you do an awful lot of these. It would work the same for fabric as well, if you have your fabric glue and then just picking them up, because really it's the picking up element of adding diamantés to anything which is the trickiest bit. So they just make life a lot easier.